was a pure pleasure to be involved in this project and to see Mike. I actually got to see Mike really at work, not only behind the desk, but behind the car. And I just want to mention that Marty said in passing, it came to me that we could make a calendar. Well, things like that don't come to everybody. They come to Marty because she's got invisible antennae out there. So my poem is, it's called Thanks, and it was my attempt to try to catalog my actual experiences with officers. I only left out a few. Thanks. To the officer who stopped me lost in Boston and turned his cruiser heading wrong on a one-way to lead me out of that unlit maze. To the officer who saw me driving 20 over through the hood and flashed his headlights. To officer friendly, officer unflappable, officer don't cry, we'll find your mommy. To officer, I'm sorry ma'am, you can't enter. Officer, is this your car? To the officer who came out from behind the desk and said his daughter got picked up too, and now she's doing fine. To officer adrenaline, officer just the facts, ma'am, officer let's call an ambulance. To the officer who, when I was hopelessly lost and asked where am I, said, lady, you don't want to know. To the one who lifted my deliberately limp body and put it onto the paddy wagon, all business, doing his job no matter what he felt. To Officer Bullseye stepping into a crowd. Officer, what do we have here? Flashlight looking over the wreck. To the one with blue lights flaring who led a string of cars, brakes useless on ice down the steep off-ramp. To the officer on duty, the one taking the call, the one who knows the local drunks by name and stops to ask, what's up, man? To the officer in the rain, with one hand stopping traffic, with the other urging us on. To the supervisor reading reports, sending others out, one ear cocked to the radio for the sound of trouble, officer down. To officer mom, officer new dad, officer feelings on hold, shipped over, radio off, leaning back in an unmarked civilian car, eyes closed, not quite ready to turn the key. Thanks.